look what I got. More fun stuff from American Science and Surplus. These were all some little free gifts that they sent, and which I'm very appreciative for, and I'm having actually a lot of fun trying to figure out what to kind of do with everything. And I've got some ideas I'm working on. I'm going to show you one of them in a minute. But they sent so many extras that I've got enough to share, so I am going to do a giveaway. Not just yet. I want to work on a couple projects with some of these things first. But yeah, stay tuned for that, because there will be an American Science and Surplus giveaway, and I will also have some projects made out of some of these things to show you hopefully by that time. But before I do that, I just wanted to give you a quick run through of what they sent and the things I'm going to be trying to kind of figure out how to use. Okay, first of all, these little jars, and I was really very excited when they sent these because I actually had these in my last order, and then I took them off because I had way too much stuff on my order and I needed to kind of watch how much I was spending. So I set them aside. I have this little, they let you make a wish list type thing on their website. So yeah, they were still sitting in my wish list. And then they sent them, and I was very glad. They're just these little jars. Let me find the receipt if I can see. I wrote down how much they were. These are 2-ounce clear glass jars. You get 10 of them for $6.50. Okay, not bad, right? They have a metal screw-on cap. They're about the size of a baby food jar, kind of, sorta. And I just thought they would be perfect for, well, of course, you know, you can alter them, make some kind of little decorative something. But just for storing your doodads, really. And they're so cheap. You know, they're less than $1 each. So why not put all your little buttons and brads and eyelets and stuff, and then they would look really all pretty sitting on a shelf, right? Yeah, I thought so. That's why I wanted them. I think on the website they call them paint jars, which, yeah, okay. They can be used for paint too, or whatever. But I'm loving those. I'm very excited about those. I will be giving some of those away. They also sent, this is another thing that I had my eye on from their website. These 3, they're kind of that cobalt glass bottle thing with a dropper. I didn't realize, because, you know, I don't read the details. I just scan it and go, oh, I want that. I didn't realize they're childproof. You have to kind of push down and turn. Not very hard. It's real simple. But, oh, I thought that was a neat feature. And then it's got a plastic dropper, and it's got little measures on it. So you can use it for, you know, medicines, or I'm just thinking paint. But that's where I go with everything. So, but they're just beautiful. I love the blue in the bottles. So, I don't know. I might have a hard time parting with these. I may or may not give some of these away. We'll just have to see how much more attached I get to those. These, okay, these surprised me. I saw these on the website when I was shopping, and I thought, oh, okay, interesting, but they look kind of cheesy. They are not nearly as cheesy as I thought they were going to be. They're compacts. They're empty compacts. And they've got this little, you know, she looks kind of like a mermaid thing, or I don't know, on there. And they're plastic, black glossy plastic, but inside you push down the thing and then they open, and they have a nice mirror on the inside, and then this little plastic thing, I think your little powder sponge or thing goes there, and then the metal deal. And they come 10 to a pack, is it 10? I think it's 10 to a package. Yes, $4.95 for 10 of them. Okay, so that's like, what, 50 cents a piece? I mean, come on. That's they're worth way more than 50 cents a piece. But the little, they come in a package of 10, and the little metal things are not inside them. They're kind of separate. You can put them inside. So the little metal things were out, and then I put them each one inside there. And then I'm going to show you in a minute what happened while I was doing that. I'm going to set this aside. These, I will be giving a few of these away, and I have some ideas for making something interesting out of them too. So we'll see what happens with that. They also, I'm saving that one for last, they also sent, okay, black anaconda snake tape, extra long, permanent glue tape, 5/16 inch wide by 1,170 inches long. I don't buy a lot of this type of tape, and the reason is because it tends to be expensive. It's a lot of money for a little bit of tape. This is not something that I probably would have ordered, but when I got it and actually paid attention to it, I thought, oh, this is really not a bad deal. Because look, okay, it's $3.95 for 1,000 inches, and I don't know if you can see that cartridge inside there. That's a lot of tape. You know, I can't visualize 1,000 inches, but I can see that the roll of tape that's in there, that's significantly more than you usually find in these types of tape dispensers. Okay, let's see how this works. Alright, we got the sticky, yep, we got sticky showing. Here's some regular paper. Let's make a line. Oh, goes on nice. You know, for double stick tape like that, it's not bad. It's not the strongest tape I've ever used. You know, some of them the pages will rip before you'll be able to pull them apart. But it's really not bad, and I'm almost kind of liking that it's pulling apart sort of clean. It's not exactly like repositionable, but I mean, it holds fairly good. I'm going to give this a try in my my Big Bertha book, you know, journal that I'm working on, and see how it does, because I have a feeling it's going to be decent. Not awesome, but not bad. Let's see what this says. Acid-free, photo-safe, no odor, resist tearing, see-through housing to monitor, da-da-da, perfect for all types of blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use this some more and report back and let you know how we get along. I think it's going to be a pretty decent tape, and there's a lot of it in there for $3.95. So we shall see. They sent me 3 packs of cardstock, and I have to admit, this is something I would never have ordered from them. And the reason is because it's sort of a, you know, some of the things they sell, it's kind of a, you get what you get. You know, it's, there's 12 sheets each of 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, really, not cardstock. And it was $3.75 for all 3 of them. So that's 36 sheets of scrapbook paper for $3.75. You know, not the best value in the world, but not awful. And yeah, since it's that kind of a you get what you get thing, you don't really get to choose, and you have no idea what their stock looks like, I would never have ordered this, because Lord knows there's some really bad scrapbook paper out there. And I would not take my chances, because that's just something I'm not going to gamble with. So yeah, I would not have ordered it. But when it came, I was kind of pleasantly surprised. It's not bad. It's from Michael's. It's the Recollections paper. And this one, I mean, look, I will use that. That's a decent paper. And they kind of all go together, so you know, they've got that going on. See that one? I would use that too. That's not bad. And it looks good with that one. And then even this one, it's a little bit, I mean, and it's really not juvenile. It's not kid looking. It's more whimsical fun. You know, I mean, definitely I would use it. And it goes with all three. So yeah, I'm very pleasantly surprised with these because they're usable, all of them. And like I said, I would never have taken that chance. Okay, next thing I want to do is, okay, they said this made me laugh. This is a 2-pack of pop-up utility cloth things. It's a compressed cotton cloth. Wet, unfold, ready to use. Okay? All natural, cellulose fiber. I can see it looks like some of those kitchen rack cloth, dishcloth things that you use. No preservatives, no antibacterial solution, no alcohol. So it doesn't come treated with anything, they're just plain. From what I understand, it says you pour water or a functional fluid. We're just going to stick with water and not think too hard about what a functional fluid might be. Pour the water over a utility cloth, and then you unfold it to its full size of 12 by 27.5 inches. So basically, there is like a king-size blanket in there. You add water and you get a king-size comforter. This is what I'm thinking. So let's just see. I've got some water right here. Let's just tear into one of these puppies and see what it does. It's got a nice, strong, zippy pouch. We're just going to do one. Okay, for all skin types, environmentally friendly. Alright, I want to look at the picture again to make sure that I do it right. I guess just either side. Doesn't say how much water or functional fluid. Oh, I'm going to save these because I'll put them in my junk journal. Oh yeah, it's one of those. Oh yeah. Okay, here. I got a bowl. A little guy in there. I've got water. I don't know how much to add. Is it going to explode? I'm a little nervous. Let's just pour a little bit on there. Oh! Did you see it soak up that water? It's gone. I wonder if that's all it needs. It keeps getting taller and taller. Okay, let's see. I'm so easily entertained. Like, this is like the most fun I have had this week. Wow. It is a seriously large cloth. Look at that. I can't get it all in one frame. It's like a beach towel in there. And it's very similar to those, you know, those kitchen, what do you call them, handy wipes or whatever, but it feels actually a little bit sturdier, stronger. It's not as wimpy see-through as those are. This one I think you could get some good use out of. I'm wondering if, I'm not going to tell you because I have an idea for it. Okay. These are actually a really decent value now that I've opened it and seen what it is. You get 2 of them in a package for, let me find them, $1.95 for the 2-pack. So yeah, that's not bad. Okay, let me set this aside because I want to show you the last thing that I got. And I'm going to try to find a picture because I've already made some changes, but I think I took a picture of him before surgery. Okay, they sent this little paper mache mask like this, and he was feeling a little flat when he arrived and wanted to have a few alterations done. So I helped him out. I did. We've had some reconstructive surgery, and he's recovering nicely. He looks like he's, you know, a lifeguard or something. He's got the zinc oxide going. The reason for that is because I did not have any air dry clay, which ideally would have been the perfect thing to use on here. I had some polymer clay, but I didn't want to bake him. So you know what I used? I used spackle. I had some of that, I used that really lightweight, quick dry spackle it's got a weird consistency to it, but it was easy to mold and shape, and you know, and it stays soft long enough that I could get it shaped where I wanted it. Whereas if I use something like a half plaster of Paris, but you got to be quick with that because it sets up too fast. So I used spackle. Worked just fine. He wanted kissable lips, so I really advised against the collagen injections, but he insisted, so he's got a little bit of an Angelina Jolie thing going on there. That's alright. Compared to what it was, you can see the indentions. His little nose indention, it's just tiny. He had a tiny little nose. It was pathetic. It looked just like Michael Jackson's nose, that weird one that he ended up with. That's exactly what it looked like. And then his little lips, nothing. It's almost flat. You couldn't hardly see it. So it was really having an effect on his self-esteem. So I'll just help him out. He's got a nice profile now. He's got the nose. He's got the lips. Yeah. Okay. When I first took him out of the box, I had no clue what in the heck I was going to do with him. And then I started messing with these compacts, you know, I was telling you. And they had these little metal things. And then I just put one of the metal things right there like that. And then I instantly knew that he wanted to be steampunked. I mean, really. He needs to be steampunked. So, that's kind of my tentative plan for him. And knowing that I'm going to make him steampunk, I might end up cutting this whole bottom part off. You know, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But I did pull some stuff out of my stash to play with and, you know, put on him, mess with, see what he likes. And I'll take you upstairs real quick and show you what I've picked out and give you a little sneak peek into where he might be going. So, hang on. Okay, I don't know why I took the camera off the tripod, but for some reason I did, and I'm too lazy to walk back down and get it, so I'll try to hold steady. But, can you see where I'm kind of wanting to go with him? I pulled out all kinds of goodies that I've just collected from I don't even know where. A lot of these are from American Science and Surplus. Seems like some of the watch parts might have been at one time. And you know, sometimes when they sell out of something, that's it. They don't stock it again, so you have to kind of grab it while they've got it. So some of the things that I've gotten there, I can't get anymore. I think one thing I got there was these fuses. I got a whole big box of them. I've used those a lot. And more watch parts and doodads and hardware. I've bought quite a few weird washers from them. And I've used in jewelry and stuff. I think probably most what I buy is containers. They have the best containers. These are some of their containers, and they're really cheap. You know, you get a big thing of them for next to nothing. And I've used these. I have all of my vintage rhinestones and stuff in these. And these bottles, oh my gosh, y'all, they had a deal on these bottles a few years ago. You got like, I'm trying to remember, 600 of them or something like that for under 20 bucks. It was like nothing. So I bought 600 little bottles. I still have probably several hundred of them. And they had the corks to match, so I bought the corks separately. Yeah, I love the store. Okay, watch, not faces, but the rims that go around the faces, some old labels, some stuff to give a metal finish to the mask. Oh, by the way, his name is Steve. I don't know if I told you that. Yeah, just Steve. So, there we go. But, okay, check this. In my little collection of these watch parts, I found... Okay, Steve, straighten up. Let me make room here. I found this one. Alright. And, now, this one. This one I love. I need to put a screw back in it right there. I think I tossed the rest of the watch out because it was gross. But it, yeah, can you see how this little thing swings, this part swings out? It reminds me of getting an eye exam when I was a kid because my eye doctor used those weird, you know, glasses where they put the individual lens in and turned it over and flipped it and it made the clicky sounds. That's what it reminds me of. But I'm thinking, you know, this on one side and then this one on the other, and that will be his weird steampunk goggle things, and give him some kind of a metallic finish, and then just start gluing stuff on him. I wonder if I could put one of those back there or something. Wouldn't that be cool if it lit up? Oh yeah. Alright, I'm going to have all kinds of fun with him, I can tell. So, I will film again as I make more progress on him, and as I get the stuff ready for the giveaway. I'll keep you posted on that. But, until then, that's all I got. The end.